watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Susan Tramp.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan. All right, we have a lot happening tonight in the weather department. A live look in Arlington, Virginia today. Look here. You can barely see it through all the rain there, and you also see the camera bouncing as well. So buckle up. It's going to be an eventful few days here. Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb joining us here on the desk.
Oh, not only wind, rain, but snow for some regions.
Yeah, this is a triple threat that we're dealing with, and the first round is pretty much showing out here. It's a wind-rain situation. We have reports of wind gusts up to 45 to 50 miles per hour right now. Camera is shaking super bad across most areas of the DMV. A wind advisory is in place. This is a major squall line that has formed, finally coming together. The great news is that it is moving fairly quickly. I should not be talking about lightning strikes in November, but that's where we're at. Here is Prince George's County. Out towards the Bowie area, you have 495 that's dealing with pockets of torrential rain. Making your way up towards central Montgomery County, you have the Dayton area, Mount Airy, as well as Eldersburg that's dealing with some heavier downpours. Next 10 to 15 minutes, it will push out of the area. Marine warning also in place for the Tidal Potomac area as a good wave is making its way across that region. And it's really southern Maryland that we are going to be watching here in the next hour or so. I want to watch this little bit of a hook that's trying to form and even some hail that's currently coming down out towards St. Mary's County. No threat of any severe situation, but these wind gusts, they are making a big time statement from Loudoun County into Frederick. I will check power outages potentially impacting Kaiser into the Cumberland area as well. This is round one. We have multiple rounds of snow now headed our way along with the temperature tumble. I have your full forecast coming up.
All right, Janessa, we'll see you then. Meanwhile, developing now at 9, a high school football controversy in Northern Virginia, and it could end the entire playoffs, which kick off tomorrow.
We're talking about 6 of Fairfax County coaches. They have threatened to forfeit if Hayfield is allowed to play in the postseason. A judge's decision last week allowed the school to participate when it overturned Virginia High School League's 2-year ban on Hayfield.
Yeah, DC News Now's Max Marcilla tells us what the superintendent is now saying about what got the team banned in the first place.
Superintendent Michelle Reed says Hayfield will be eligible to play in the postseason, reiterating that even though there have been allegations of recruiting violations, every player who has suited up for the Hawks this year has been eligible. This high-stakes controversy related to the transfers and eligibility of several Hayfield Hawks who came here after head coach Daryl Overton left his previous job at Freedom Woodbridge to take over at Hayfield, and a judge blocking a playoff ban did not end the back and forth. Earlier this week, 6 football head coaches in Fairfax County sent this letter threatening to forfeit their postseason games if Hayfield plays. This decision does not come lightly, as we understand the disappointment and ramifications for our athletes and supporters, it reads. However, we believe this course of action is necessary to uphold the principles of fairness and accountability that we are entrusted to teach. After a meeting with those coaches, Superintendent Michelle Reed releasing her own letter Wednesday night. Coaches, athletes, parents, and fans are frustrated by the circumstances that their teams are in now because of the ambiguities within the VHSL's rules and policies. She also confirms Hayfield will be allowed to play. Now the question, will the other teams play? Fairfax High School alum Nate Daniels says he's thinking of the players, especially the seniors.
As a coach or a leader of men, you need to make sure that whatever decision that you make, you let them know that it's coming with their best interest at heart, the best interest for the program, and the best interest for the integrity of Northern Virginia football moving forward.
Superintendent Reed says FCPS will undergo an external independent review of student-athlete transfer policies and eligibility practices. As for the game, if it does go on, it will happen here between Hayfield and Edison on Thursday. Reporting at Hayfield Secondary School, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
To our newsroom, Howard University's head football coach is responding to last week's post-game fight in North Carolina. It was Friday night, immediately following their 26-3 loss to North Carolina Central. And the two teams, take a look, they got in this huge brawl. You can see fists being thrown here. We're talking about 36 student athletes and a coach were suspended, and 17 of those suspensions were for Howard players. In a statement tonight, Howard's head coach writing, regardless of the circumstances, there's no excuse for actions that detract from the spirit of competition and camaraderie that college football stands for.
Developing now in the district, a beloved daycare worker is fighting for her life after she was hit by a vehicle over the weekend. Now her community is rallying around her. Reporter Marielle Carbone following the story for us tonight. And Marielle, her colleagues and her students' families, they are just reeling.
Yeah, they are. We're told that Miss Irma Bonilla is known and loved by all of the kids in that Brookland community where she's taught for a decade now. Now, according to the school, Bonilla was on her way to a school event on Saturday with another teacher when she was hit. Tonight, her Petite Scholars family is stepping up to help. For years, Irma Bonilla has supported some of the youngest residents in the Brookland community.
And she's lovely. She's the baby whisperer.
Now her community is supporting her.
You know, the kids and the families in our community, the other teachers are really shaken.
According to Petite Scholars, where Bonilla works, the daycare teacher was hit by a vehicle near her home in Maryland Saturday night. In an email notifying parents, Petite Scholars director Lashana Ham Campbell wrote, Ms. Irma is a beloved member of the PS South campus. This is devastating for her family and our community. She's now in the ICU, suffering from a traumatic brain injury.
It hit me really, immediately.
Jessica Hart with Families for Safe Streets DC says Miss Irma taught her son. Hart jumped into action, raising more than $38,000 for Miss Irma on a GoFundMe in just days.
She is an early child care teacher, which means she is on her feet all day, holding babies, loving babies, and she's not going to be able to work.
According to preliminary data from the Governor's Highway Safety Association, 161 pedestrians in Maryland were hit and killed by vehicles in 2023.
The very basic level, make a complete stop. Your couple seconds
I wasn't
are not
using the
worth
full thing.
killing somebody or severely injuring somebody.
And for Hart, this hits home. Her 5-year-old daughter was hit and killed by a driver in 2021. She has been advocating for safer streets ever since. Now, for more on how to help Miss Irma and how the community is also helping, you can visit our website, dcnewsnow.com. In studio, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Yeah, just heartbreaking there. Marielle, thanks. Meanwhile, a new report on driving deaths around Thanksgiving shows the district has one of the highest rates per capita. The data measures traffic deaths from the Wednesday before Thanksgiving through the Sunday after. In 2022, D.C. was the second in deaths per 1 million people, but that comes with 3 deaths, significantly less than many states. There were 7 deaths during the holiday in Maryland last year, 19 in Virginia. The deadliest roadway in the Commonwealth, I-81, where 4 people died last year. That report was put together by truckinfo.net and says 33% of the deaths were caused by a drunk driver.
New details tonight in the district. We now know the identity of the man who fell off a boat in Southeast. Investigators say that Tracy Simpson was tying his boat to a pier when he fell into the Anacostia River on Monday night. The 63-year-old was docked at the District Yacht Club. Police say witnesses jumped into the water to try and get to him, but it took rescue crews hours to finally pull him out of the river. Now to a violent scene in Maryland. A man is shot while driving this afternoon in Prince George's County. It shut down a stretch of MLK Highway for several hours. DC News Now's Tim Reed spoke with people reacting to this frightening crime.
This is where police say a man was shot while driving on this busy road earlier this afternoon in Largo. I spoke to some people who tell us they are concerned because this happened in this busy area.
At around 12:30, we was working on the car, and then all of a sudden we heard about 5 shots going off.
Car mechanics who work at this Shell gas station on Martin Luther King Jr. Highway were a bit shaken up Wednesday afternoon after hearing several gunshots coming from the roadway.
That's when we realized it was a shot. Most of us came out frightened, not knowing what was happening. But I guess that's how it is around here. It's kind of dangerous.
The gas station employee did not want us to use his last name. Prince George's County Police say a man was shot while driving. For several hours, the southbound lanes of Martin Luther King Jr. Highway at Sheriff Road was shut down so police could investigate. The road was reopened at 5 p.m. Police say the victim is stable.
I mean, for somebody who comes in here for work every day, it certainly is something that is concerning, that you could be at risk just coming to and from work like I am working up the street.
DC News Now spoke to a number of folks who were scared about the violence and gunshots fired in the area. There are several fast food restaurants and a few gas stations in close proximity to where this happened.
It's pretty scary, man. You never know.
As a citizen, you always are concerned about violence.
Police have not provided any information about suspects or a motive for the shooting. In Largo, Maryland, Tim Reed, DC News Now.
A financial tech company is in big trouble tonight. The DC Attorney General is suing EarnIn for misleading more than 20,000 people who used its services. The AG, Brian Schwab, says the company falsely advertised its earned wage advance. That's a feature where you can get your money without fees or interest. But in reality, the district says there was a lightning speed fee amounting to 300% to get your cash out. That's more than 12 times the district's interest rate cap. The AG is now suing EarnIn to pay back borrowers as well as penalties and attorney's fees.